Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a two-touchdown.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Lance. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Lance. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Lance now on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. To throw, it's Lance. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Mevis knocks this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Mitchell. Dancing away at the 30. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And Lance going to throw. Oh, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Lance. And he wisely will throw that one away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Lance looks to throw again. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Out now, Andrew Mevis for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Mevis knocks this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 6-0 our score after 1. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 7 to Barkley on the check down.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Lance now on 1st down.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lance will get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And some room to work.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At their own 37.
Here's Lance.
Flushed out right.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance.
Looking sideline, incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Lance. And a quick throw here that's complete. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. McCaffrey sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. .154 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now a throw here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Lance now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Lance to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now Mevis for the PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've come upon half.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Barkley.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Jackson.
Don't give him
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance.
I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Sam Martin now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On play action, they'll throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On second down, here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Barkley inside handoff, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
159 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
2nd and 4. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
to throw. On the move to his left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
3 yards remain for second down. Throwing now is Lance.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Dexter Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
On second down, McCaffrey.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
The Lance going to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Drops this underneath, it's Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on second down.
Lance.
And incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Lance looking to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.